good with y'all, man? YouTube, it's your boy Sammy 2 times back at y'all boys with another banger video, feel me? Clap it up, consistent 2 times is in the building once again. Today we got them boys talking about Jalen Hurts and the Eagles and their possibilities on going back to the Super Bowl. So we're going to get straight into it, but before I get anything, I want to give all praise to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And I want to say, if you ain't gave God none of your time today, whether it's listening to the Bible, reading the Bible, or listening to a sermon or something like that, just give him some of your time today. Because we all should be thankful that we alive today. But besides that, you'll get straight into this video, man. Drop a big like, subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to see what's the possibilities on the Eagles going back to the Super Bowl, man. Let's get straight into it.
Will win MVP this year, fact or fiction?
Kev, I'm going to go fiction right here. I think Jalen Hurts.
I can't wait.
But we also
going to play this back
like
at the end of next season.
Is a new head coach with the Indianapolis Colts.
Yes.
He was a big proponent of helping develop Jalen Hurts. We got to see how that's going to play. I know new OC Brian Johnson is very familiar with Jalen Hurts.
Brian Johnson's been knowing Jalen.
All right, we'll let that slide.
Brian Johnson's been knowing Jalen Hurts all his life, bro. It's going to be like he never took a step back. And Brian Johnson's been through with Jalen Hurts through his whole process. He knew Jalen Hurts his whole life, literally, bro. But we're going to see.
We'll let that slide.
Plays in the league. I'll let that slide for at least. Let's stay here and continue our Philly fun. And I love this segment. And shout out to everybody here putting this together. Staying with the Eagles, and let's bring in Jeremy Fowler. What's going to be different this season with Hurts and that Eagles offense, especially with Steichen gone?
Well, Kevin, I'm hearing that the Eagles are really excited about the acquisition of running back DeAndre Swift from a pass-catching standpoint. This is a player who in Detroit could get you 50-plus catches in a year. Eagles running backs did not have a player with more than 23 catches a year ago. So expect some easier throws out of the backfield for Jalen Hurts. They also expect that Hurts can make another major jump. He's done it every year. They believe he can be one of those elite precision-type pocket passers.
The city very excited about DeAndre Swift coming back, the Philly boy. Mike Tannenbaum, will Hurts and this offense be better than last year in your mind?
Absolutely. And just to pick up what Jeremy said, when you look at Jalen Hurts, he was 52% as a rookie, 66% last year. I think he could get better. And from a fantasy football standpoint, Dallas Goedert, when you go back to Nick Sirianni's roots, he's done a great job with tight ends, going back to Eric Ebron and the Jack Doyles of the world, going back to the Colts. So when you look at what you're going to defend and you're going to double those great receivers on the outside, look for Dallas Goedert to have a great year. And if he does, Kevin, it makes a great offense even harder to defend.
Yeah, that offense struggled when he got hurt in that game against Washington. Changed a lot of things.
I think Dallas Goedert ascends to top 5 tight end this year. I know as of right now he's anywhere from that top 10 to 12, but top 5 this year.
Specifically during that rut, and then he came back, completely different team. All right, you won 2 Super Bowls with the Patriots. There is always that hangover. The team that loses always struggles the next year. Will they make a return to the Super Bowl in your mind?
I'm leaning yes. I think what I found is if a team is able to put last year behind them, because a lot of these teams think that, oh, we went there last year, we're going to go again this year. That is not the case. Coach Belichick used to tell us each year, each team is different. So if the Philadelphia Eagles come into this mindset that this is not last year's team.
No.
This is a totally different team. It's a totally we got a totally different mission. We got to start this thing from the ground up. They have the personnel to get back to the Super Bowl.
They do, and they are in a very tough division. It helps that the conference is down, but the NFC East, keep an eye on those 4 teams, of course, making noise, and we will see how that plays out. Now, the defending NFC champs, those Eagles, have the hardest schedule in the entire NFL using their opponent's win percentage from last season.
So when we start winning and we win 13, 14 games this year, don't say it's because our schedule's weak, bro. Because we obviously have the hardest schedule in NFL according to opponents' win percentage last year, bro. So don't say we don't got a hard schedule when we winning this year.
When looking at the entire NFC, each of the 4 teams from the NFC East have the toughest strength of schedule in the conference, with common games against AFC East and the NFC West. I am a glutton for punishment, so I don't need goggles here. We're going to go with the full face mask. And Alan Hunt's not picking up the gavel. We're going to keep that away from him because we need you to smash some helmets, D-Wood.
Yeah.
We went with the AFC, and you didn't feel like the Dolphins are going to come back or the Chargers are going to come back. These are the teams that made the playoffs a year ago. Which one do you think is going to be in trouble and not make it?
Listen, I know we're supposed to be smashing helmets right here, but see this Bucks helmet right here? Just gonna throw it out. They don't even count. Like they don't even got quarterbacks.
They could surprise people, but
they can't even get smashed.
No, I'm not even giving them. They're not even worth my smash right now, so I'm not even doing that. But as far as smashing.
Did you see the Baker Mayfield clips at practice?
Right here, okay? I'm going to go to Minnesota Vikings primarily because I think the Detroit Lions, a team that's opening up the season on Thursday against Kansas City. That's the team in the NFC North, to me, is primed to make that big leap.
All right. How do you feel about a team like the Saints or the Panthers?
Man, that's the trickiest division in football, the NFC South. I'm going to give them a slight edge to the New Orleans Saints only because of the quarterback. But my gut is telling me that the Carolina Panthers are going to have something to say about that. I really like the structure, the infrastructure they have down there with Bryce Young. I think he's going to come out and have a pretty good year.
I'm a little disappointed with your smash there. You want to do it again on that Vikings? Because we didn't get 2. You threw the Bucks out.
See, you trying to have me break. You trying to have me break the table, right? I'm trying to have me break the table. I don't want to break the table, but yeah, it's still messy.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it's still messy.
Did break the table.
Yeah, I did. Look at that. I did. Wow, look at that. Is the table split right here?
Yes, it is.
Yes,
Thanks to you. Right there.
I agree with him, though. Although the Minnesota Vikings won a lot of games last year, bro, at the same time, I just don't see him as a... They're not terrible either, don't get me wrong, but I don't see him as a top tier team. Now, that boy JJ, he's serious. They just got Jordan Addison. If he can have a crazy season, they're going to be serious. I'm telling you. But it just depends, bro. And Kirk has to get over that primetime hump. If y'all don't know, he has a huge tendency of losing in primetime games.
You know how many quarters I had to spend to get the Eagles in those gumball machines growing up as a kid? I went to like $50 to get an Eagles helmet.
Do you want me to tuck this in your?
Going home with me. Coming up, a gold rush receiver. They have answered a ton of questions this offseason, including.
If the Ravens get DeAndre Hopkins, they are dangerous because they got that rookie receiver, Zay Flowers, Odell, and DeAndre. That will be absolutely crazy, bro. But that's going to conclude this one, man. Let me know how y'all feel about that. I agree with him. I think we're going to return back to the Super Bowl. Not NFC Championship. I feel like we're going to go back to the Super Bowl, bro. Y'all can play this back at the end of the year or whatever, bro. But I feel like we're going back to the Super Bowl. You can tell me if I'm wrong or if you think I'm wrong, whatever, bro. But in my honest opinion, we go back to the Super Bowl, bro. Y'all drop a like, subscribe. Let me know y'all's thoughts and analysis on this video, bro. Do y'all feel like the Eagles are going back to the Super Bowl, bro? And once again, I want to give all praise to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because without him, I wouldn't be here to make videos for you. Y'all wouldn't be here to support me, and nobody would be here at all, bro. So just make sure you give thanks to your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Make sure you spend time with him today, whether you're reading the Bible, whether you're listening to the Bible on the Bible app. If you don't have a physical Bible, the Bible app is always free. You could listen to it on the Bible app, or you could listen to some type of sermon or something on YouTube. Just make sure you give him some type of time today, because without him, none of us would be here, bro. But I ain't gonna talk your ears off. I'm gonna get up out of here, bro. Drop another big like on the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. If you already subscribed, make sure the post notifications are on. Besides that, it's been boy Sammy 2 times. I'm gonna get up out of here. Thank y'all boys and girls, whoever watching this video. Thank y'all for watching, bro. I appreciate y'all so much. Until next time I see y'all, God bless.